Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Jaguar XF, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. At least I would do if I could concentrate. There's a chap pulled up over there in an old Defender, and he's just got a stove out and a chair, and he's cooking bacon and eggs, and all I can smell up here in this otherwise beautiful fresh air is bacon and eggs, and I'm starving. So anyway, back to the Jag. It's a 3-litre DS V6 Portfolio, 2012 on a 12 plate, has done 46,550 miles. Fuel economy, urban 30 miles per gallon, extra urban 51.3 miles per gallon, and combined is 42 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 6.4 seconds, a top speed of 155 miles per hour, out of a 6-cylinder 271 brake horsepower 24 valve engine. Road tax, 6 months is £151.25 and 12 months is £275. Got the side vents here and the chrome Jaguar badge, high pressure headlamp wash, front parking sensors, the matte black Jaguar grille with the chrome surround. Jaguars are probably now my second favourite car, and next to a Range Rover, and this is like a Range Rover for people with acrophobia. It's just the same drive, same beautiful ride quality, quiet, refined, well finished inside, just absolutely beautiful. I can't see why anybody would buy a Mercedes or a BMW or even an Audi over a Jaguar. I jumped in it this morning to drive up here to photograph it, and I just thought, coming up the motorway, wow, what a fantastic car. It's just beautiful to drive. Anyway, so we've got the multi-spoke alloys. It's on Continental tyres. Is that all round? P0s, yeah, P0. Great tyres. Path holding door mirrors. Chrome window surrounds. It's keyless entry and keyless go. Keyless lock too. So if you get out of the car, as long as you've got the key on, touch the black button. Door mirrors fold in. Doors close. Come back to the car. Hand behind the door and just open like so. Nice and simple. Got these plastic sill protectors at the bottom there, the rear privacy glass. Nice discreet boot lip spoiler. It's electric open, but you have to lift it yourself, unfortunately. However, when you shut it again, it's comfort close, so I'll try and remember to show you that in a minute. So plenty of room in the back there. Goes way back. Up here, I must remember to photograph this, there's a little lever, you pull that and you can put the back seats down, so you can also load through. So that's really handy too. So if I just come home late at night, there you go, nice and quiet. So you can close the boot quietly anyway. And I say that because my neighbour woke me up at 5:20 this morning slamming his boot. So I might suggest he gets a Jag. Rear parking sensors. You've got your reversing camera just under there. Twin chrome exhaust tips. Plenty of headroom. Lovely Alcantara roof lining, perforated leather seats in the back, 3 inertia reel belts, got there, rear centre armrest, and it is really nice and comfortable in the back. It's got carpet over mats too, sculpted backs in the seats, so you've got more leg room. It's got Bauer and Wilkins speakers, so it's the sound environment in the car is absolutely fantastic. It's a real lovely car. Just take you for a ride in it. God, this is my worst nightmare. Get me out of here quick. 2 coach loads full of school kids have just turned up, teachers shouting at them, and the guy who was cooking the bacon butties before, he's getting out of here quick. He's over there. It's bedlam. Gosh, it's awful. It's like that teacher. It was like she was trying to herd cats. They were just all over you. It was, oh. Let me tell you the service history and then get out of here. There with his dog. Okay, 22nd of the 1st, 2013 at 12,635 miles, Jaguar company vehicles. 6th of the 1st, 2014 at 13,326 miles, Woodford Jaguar Essex. 12th of the 3rd, 2015, 16,660 miles, Stratstone Jaguar Essex. 16th of the 3rd, 2016, 20,200 miles, Lloyd Jaguar Carlisle. 22nd of the 2nd, 2017 at 24,775 miles, Lloyd Jaguar Carlisle. 20th of the 2nd, 2018, 29,605 miles, Lloyd Jaguar Carlisle. 2nd of the 4th, 2019 at 33,569 miles, Lloyd Jaguar Carlisle. 5th of 4th, 2020 at 36,750 miles, we're not sure where that is. 24th of the 2nd, 2021, 39,563 miles, Quick Fit Carlisle. 28th of the 2nd, 2022, 45,000 miles, 45,818 miles, AMC West Horton. So car's done 46,452 now. I think I said 500 before, but I am taking this on a test drive. I wouldn't have their job for all the money in the world. Let's go. So, as I say, it's got 2-position electric memory seats. Let's just get this comfortable, very, very comfortable seats. Lovely car to drive. I've got it at the moment. Let's just take it out. That's in dynamic mode. So if you put your finger on there for a couple of seconds, it changed to dynamic mode. Lovely car. As I've said before, I was behind a couple the other day in one of these, and I knew the way he was driving. I knew when he got out of the car exactly what he'd look like. And old chap, obviously retired, still got his suit on, immaculately dressed, him and his wife. Nowhere to go and all day to get there. And I've got to say, it just drives so nice. There's very little tyre noise, there's very little wind noise. It's a lovely shape. All the equipment that you could possibly need. Good fuel economy too. As I say, it's just, to me it drives like a flattened Range Rover. Just everything nearer the ground. It's got a heated front screen, got heated seats. The seat button is there. If I click that, there you go. You can control the seat, so that's hot. But also this has got cool seats as well. So that through these perforations in the summer, you can blow cold air and stop, getting all clammy at the back. let's just see there. Yeah, that's you'd probably not be able to see there, but if you can, that's blowing the wings of the seat up, and like the contours hugging into my back there. And we should have, if I can find it, yeah, lumbar support. That's blowing lumbar support up, and even you should be able to see the headrest there going up, so you can even put the headrest up. I'm thinking the headrest's not going up, and I'm looking in the mirror, and it's a headrest on the back seat. Coming up to certain death corner. I wouldn't like to meet those two coaches coming the other way around here. Obviously, the Romans didn't build these these roads. What a lovely car, though. Too. You know, it's, as I say, the suspension. When I drive other cars these days, they seem to be designing the suspension so as you can feel every little bump in the road, and that every time you go over a pothole, you burst a tyre or buckle your wheel. I don't get it. I really don't. Also 3-litre engine in this vehicle. It's a well-built vehicle, and it's quite a heavy vehicle, but again the gearbox and engine combination just seems more suited to this car than it actually does to a Range Rover. It accelerates easier, and kind of a little more seamless on the gear changes, in my opinion. Nice and comfortable front central armrest. In the front central armrest there, you've got some space for your gloves and whatever. Well, actually your glove box is over there. This is for your iPhone or something. So in there you've got your iPod connector, USB connector, power socket. We've got sat nav, which I'll just put on once we get around the corner. Just agree not to be distracted, although it just distracted me going around the corner. Again, to be fair, if you click the nav, by now it should assume that you want it and you're agreeing not to be distracted. So that's the sat nav, Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming. The Bauer & Wilkins speakers are just awesome. I wish I could play a record for you and leave it on and not get a copyright strike, but even more, I wish that you had Bauer & Wilkins speakers on your computer to listen to the music. Otherwise, no matter how much I play it, you'll still not get the right effect. Let me just see, if I switch on the audio, I'm going to turn that off because it makes me want to drive too fast. Oh, while I'm remembering, we've got blind spot warning indicators, which I always say are a real good extra. And funny enough, I've just met another vehicle here at the exact same place I met a vehicle yesterday. And again, look, and it's that, I'm sure it was that vehicle I met yesterday. Yeah, right where there's a massive pothole, and you can't see it's a massive pothole because it's covered, it's full of water. But all these roads, you never pass a car, and then the worst place for your wheels, there's a car coming the other way. It still wouldn't let me get away with it, even though I anticipated it. So, what have we got? We've got the multi-spoke alloys, we've got high pressure headlamp wash. On the steering wheel, electric tilt and slide, which is also from your memories. You set your steering wheel, you set your mirrors, you set your seat, and then memorize it in one of these two positions, and it will always go back to the exact same place. I'll just, I think I might have set position 1, but I'll just pull over and try the seat, see what happens. Got cruise control on the steering wheel here, and usual Jaguar Land Rover product, nice and simple to use. Thumb wheel there, that's it on. No clicking it on and then setting it and knocking the minus sign down to set it and then click up. None of that. Jaguar up. Lovely dashboard. It's contrast stitching, black leather, this kind of checker plate. One day I will remember what they actually call it, because I always look it up and then it in one ear and out the other. There we go. Let's just pull up over here. That now I'm going to mess my wheels up on there. It's all muddy. That chap cooking the bacon butties this morning, he's made me really hungry. I'm going to have to stop at Chipping Farm Shop on the way back. I might try one of those double chopper Whopper burgers, although I'm going to ask for a double helicopter burger because it sounds better. Very easy to drive this car. You can also, the rotary gear selector, if you press that down and click it over, that goes into sport, and the throttle becomes more responsive. Another pothole there. Another one around the corner here. And we've got paddle shift on the steering wheel. But you don't buy Jaguars for that. You buy them for comfort. I'll pull over here. Just try these the memory seats. So memory seat 1. That's memory seat 1. Memory seat. I am going uphill here, so it probably looks worse than it is. Memory seat 2. So there you go. I'll and then let me get back to somewhere where. There we go, down. Is the back all right? Yeah, the back's all right. There we go. Nothing coming. Great driving position. I don't know why they just seem more planted than a Mercedes-Benz to me, and Merc's materials seem to be very blingy these days, where Jaguar is like class. You know, Mercedes grille, it's a dual design grille. Who wants a dual design grille? This has got what looks like weld mesh on the front, and I far prefer this. There's a Mini behind me, and it's like a little dog, an angry little dog just behind me all the time and worrying me. Let them go. Having said that, those Mini on these country lanes, they are fun. I can understand them. So the dashboard, left hand side, speedo. In the centre it tells you what gear you're in, nice clock, how far you've gone, your how many miles you've done, your fuel gauge. Then on the right hand side it's the rev counter, your information display in the centre. If you click in there at the end, it tells me how many miles I've got to go before I need to fill up. Get off the road, Mr. Pheasant. Average fuel consumption, average speed, miles per hour, which that's the one I'd keep it on. It's a digital speedo, and you can always see exactly how many miles how many miles per hour you're doing. Whereas I always think, depending on your height, depending on how tall you are, on an analog speedo, you get a different perspective. So if you're tall and you're looking down at 30 miles an hour, you could be doing 30, 32, 33 probably. And if you're a bit smaller, then you'd be doing less. For some reason over in the UK, Jaguars, apart from the odd few people who've actually had them and love them, again they're like all English products these days. Oh, he's going too fast for these conditions, so I'm just going to slow down. There's a Kia Soul. Too fast, mate. Too fast. Awful colours combination. So yeah, they get quite a lot of bad press, and they shouldn't do. They're really good cars. All cars, if you know, I suggest before you buy one, you Google known problems. But the only problem we have with these, really, and same with all Jaguar Land Rover products, seems to be the door locks. And I'm pretty sure Jaguar themselves won't make the door locks. No problem with the engine or the gearboxes or anything like that. We don't have any problems with them. But then, you know, you Google faults on BMWs, and there's all sorts of things, timing chains and body control units. Oh, they're taken. They're very, very wide car. I've seen this big car before up here. And we've had several older ones, you know, quite old, and they just drive like brand new. So certainly don't be afraid of buying one. I mean, if we didn't have any Range Rovers in, and the only reason I'd prefer to drive Range Rovers is actually because of the position, the height, and the commanding view, and so on.
But if we didn't have a Range Rover in, I'd be in this car straight away. And we've got Audis, Mercs, BMWs on the forecourt, and this would be my go-to car. Or perhaps even if I was going on a long journey and I wanted a bit more fuel economy but the comfort, then I'd jump straight in this. I should probably use it anyway, because I need to be saving for retiring if I ever make it. Lovely car. And another one we've got. It's really good. John and myself, we've worked together for a long time now, but we're absolutely both really on the same wavelength, and you know, we'll often, two heads are better than one, but sometimes it seems like we've got exactly the same head. And when you go to value a car, or John buys all the cars, and you know, he likes the same cars as I do, so I never have a problem. But occasionally he'll say to me, well, what do you think of this car? And I go, oh, no. He says, yeah, that's what I thought. So, you know, we can virtually agree on everything. This is a lovely car. We've got some fantastic cars. Honestly, you need to go and look at our website, ggcars.co.uk, because they're beautiful. It's lovely Evoques, lovely Range Rover Sports. We've got Mercedes CLA. We've got a lovely BMW low mileage X1. I think we've got a Suzuki Vitara coming in, which will be quite good. We've got a couple of vans in, a VW Transporter. We've got a Transit, kind of day van conversion. All good. Go and have a look at our website. If you've managed to last this long with me boring you, go and look at our website, www.ggcars.co.uk, and see if we get. Oh, we've got Volvo XC60 coming in as well. That's a lovely car. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.